Hey guys, what is up? Killa here. 13 point, or what was it? What's the patch? 13.18? I'm gonna say 13.18. Patch drops that buffed Gwen Jungle, so I'm gonna get a game out for you guys. Win or lose, I'm just gonna try to show off the clear, and hopefully the level 1 doesn't go too crazy. But we're running First Strike, Magical Footwear, Futures Market. Even though it was nerfed, it's good after 18, or it's better after 18 minutes. Cosmic Insight for more ghost uptime. I wanted to run Treasure Hunter for extra money, but it Ultimate Hunter, I guess, and then Eyeball Collection. So the changes, if I pull them up here, it was to her passive where they uncapped it a little bit. So she's getting 4 extra on-hit damage as well as Q damage for Snip. And then an extra 5% AP. Right? Check the notes again. Yeah. So magic damage to monsters, 6 damage and 10% to 10 and 15. Which is actually massive. I tested out a standard clear I go where it's Raptors, Red Krug's Reset for Dark Seal, and then finish the full clear. And it ended up saving like 6 to 7 seconds. It was insane. Nice. How did that tower live at 3 HP? Yeah, I'll never know. Well, that's beautiful. I have no idea how we're gonna do in the jungle now. Three HP difference, man. Oh well. Well, hopefully my bot lane goes crazy with that, because he'll get an early level 2. So now if we perform on this, it's just going to show how broken Jungle Gwen is, because me personally, I don't think either of the last 2 buffs she had were necessary whatsoever. She's in a fine spot. And Riot keeps buffing her, and that's kind of scary, because there's going to be a point where they overbuff her, and then they're going to gut her. At that point, we might have to pivot to a Garen one. I'd never do that. God, Garen is such a fun character. Like, I play other characters on stream, and then with my friends, I'll play anything, but I could not see myself playing like 1,000 games straight on that character. So we didn't have red buff, and we still finished our clear by around 3:30. That's not bad at all. Well, that's really... That's okay. Danger ping that, and we're just gonna board that for extra safety, because if you wall hop over... Just ping that. We're gonna get double scuttled, unfortunately. Hopefully this teaches some of you guys how to play from behind. It's honestly the exact same as Gwen Jungle ahead early game. You just kind of cycle your camps. You really can't do much until you have your level 6 and a few components, because this is a scaling pick like Echo, but you don't have the CC. Gonna be here in case dive occurs. I really don't want to go in on this because we saw Graves bot side, but I want to protect my bot laners. I'm actually gonna go now. Senna burnt so much. Nice. Then our ghost is still going. Nice. I want to smite the cannon. This Zeri was complaining about the team comp, and honestly, our team comp looks so much better than the enemies. Excuse me. Like, we have an Enchanter with a Zeri and Gwen. Like, how could you say no to that? Andy's gonna get a lot of extra gold because he's a solo laner this game. But yeah, we're just gonna cycle camps. Oh yeah, so I don't know if this will change, but currently, so this is day 1 of the patch. Ryer is sitting at like a 31% win rate on OP.GG. That's probably going to change once people figure out what build paths to go, but that's kind of crazy, honestly. I think the lowest a character on release has ever been was like, what, Yumi at like a 30 cents? And then they overbuffed her and she was insane. I might be wrong on that, someone can fact check to me in comments, but it's just kind of crazy how low that number is. Nice roots here. Sorry, solo laners. I want it. We could look for pink topside. Zillion's just about to get enough for double bomb, and Shin taunted in. So this at least burns his flash. I don't know about a kill though. Yeah, a kill too. I'll help him push too. Give him this as well. I hate that for him. He didn't have enough. Alright, so we saw Graves on Dragon. I'm just gonna type give Drake. Hopefully my team doesn't go crazy for it. So since we saw Graves here, he's going to do one of two things. Path back into his jungle or reset. Oh, damn. So I was going to say we can go punish him by taking his top side, but he already did that. I'm going to get a Dark Seal as well, why not? Oh, he did do my bot side camps. Or at least my red. I haven't been counting CS because semi-autopilot, it's currently 5:30 in the morning where I live, so I was just practicing jungle clears, and I thought, hey, it might be nice to get just a full game out there, whether it's good or bad. So I've yet to get a red this game. It doesn't feel good at all. Can get a kill here. Wow. I'm glad Kiana landed her stuff because I missed almost everything. I'm gonna look for the raptors here. Oh, hi Graves. I don't escape this, unfortunately. Oh, thank you, Kiana. I need to hit this so my Zillion hopefully backs off. I think he's hoping that Graves' ult is not up. Yeah, I think he was hoping that he could either dodge it or he could, on a reaction, press his ult to Graves R. And then just get a free res off, but not the case, which is okay. We're 2-0-2 right now. We have 3 out of 5 completion on that. Oh, this first strike, or Futures Market nerf is hitting different. Okay, so this is the moment Gwen Jungle becomes usable, I guess, or like you can start looking for fights. She really, really has a problem going for any early game fights, even if she went Conqueror here. I like going first strike because you lose a lot of gold since you are the jungler, and that first strike lets you catch back up. Oh, we're gonna look for the Senna kill here. Wow, the Shen ult is gonna go off. Just kite back into the towers. Thank you, Heimer. So Graves took the Rift Herald, and apparently he killed top. Bazillion typed it. 50 on the Drake. Can we go for that? We could. I really don't want to, but my team probably will. Because they also nerfed the jungle items against the dragons early, if I'm not mistaken. They made it so, like, junglers can't solo kill them early consistently. Or they made them... I really don't know. I should be reading the patch notes more, honestly, but... EA. Alright, Heimer's gonna reset. Dragon's in 17. I really, really hope my team doesn't want to go on this. Yeah, the Graves is down bot. The Rift Herald is gonna be casted down there. He has a Duskblade. Wow, he didn't Rift Herald down bot? Maybe flash from Graves. Unfortunate. I'll look to trade for the Malzahar. Oh. Damn, he got my first strike proc as well. You just have to give this. Not really a reason to int. Back off. Once we're 2 items, we can just permafight for dragons, but until then, I really just want to chill out. My team doesn't feel the same, though. Yeah, there's no reason to ever go for that dragon. Kiana has this. Auto Q, yep. Alright, back to clearing. This is honestly just like the standard Gwen game. You just want to keep cycling your camps. Your team's gonna get really annoyed at you, but that's just how Gwen Jungle is. Like, some characters like Elise Lee Sin, they love playing early game, ganking every single lane. But Gwen just wants to power farm like a Shyvana or a Karthus. She's pretty similar to Karthus. She has a slow, and that's it. It's not any utility for the team. It's only strength for himself and not anyone else. We are also going to be going Proto Belt. I like playing Gwen Jungle more as an assassin, but for those that want to start playing Gwen Jungle, Conqueror with Riftmaker is fine. But you always, always want to go Nashor's Tooth first in the jungle. It helps your clear so much, and it helps taking those massive objectives early. It's the consistent on-hit effect. On top of your E, on top of your Qs. It just helps you melt objectives. Speaking of which, I want to try to go for this Rift Herald when it spawns. Second Rift Herald isn't amazing, but we can possibly get a tier 2 side lane tower, which gives us about 600 gold. Not to mention the wave. That would most likely be there. Malzahar's gonna flash, we're gonna W the Q, and the Senna is gonna be here too. Unfortunately not killing the Malzahar in time. Beautiful. Well played, team. So let's look at the enemy team. So they have an auto attack based character, an auto attack based character, an auto attack based character that casts some spells and physical, and then CC tank, but he also has an on-hit effect. So I'm thinking Steel Caps here. The Tenacity would be nice, but I just feel like Steel Caps is going to get much more value.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Tier 1 and 6, not bad at all. We have 4 out of 5 Ultimate Hunter stacks, and we have 8 out of 10 Eyeball collection. And you know what we're going to do? We're going to keep cycling these. Team is going to find a Senna here, not going to get her, unfortunately. And do we lose Zillion? Yes, we do. His ult just came up as he died. That's very unfortunate. I'm going to look for the Ashe here. Graves is my final bounty. Alright, gonna find the free kill there. We are gonna lose Rift Herald, but this is where we start going for dragons. We're just kind of waiting around. Graves is gonna eyeball top side. Senna and Shen are gonna be there, so we're gonna probably just get this dragon for free, honestly. Yeah, this is just a free dragon. And then I think they fixed this bug. Yes. So a few patches ago, the dragon would knock you away when it shouldn't at all because he's not in the fields. So that's really awesome that they went and fixed this. It's really not awesome that my team is not here yet. We had so much time to get here before the grave. I'm just gonna focus the dragon. Like, the fight is fun. The dragon gets results. We're gonna hit the Malzahar, not find any kills though. So we're gonna go take midwave. Because my Kiana is low HP, and Zeri is tunnel visioning on the fight. Oh, now she's pathing bot lane. You just want to scavenge for all the gold you can. Gwen starts playing her game at 3 items, so you want to get there as quick as possible and as consistently as possible. And kills are very inconsistent in League of Legends. While minions are always going to lane, jungle camps are always going to spawn in 2 minutes. You want to always focus the guaranteed. We're going to use the first strike, futures market to get our proto belt. And now we can start assassinating almost every character in the game. I think these two, the Shen and Graves, still aren't in one-shot range, but Malzahar is now, even with his passive. Another good change for Gwen Jungle is that the red buff now lets a laner and the jungler get it. I really don't like the change as a whole because I think that was a very unique thing Ivern had. But it's good. It's good for Gwen Jungle. It's good for a lot of jungles. It's just, I don't have to like it. I think Ivern is such a cool character, and that's his thing, you know? Honestly, we can 20-minute Baron. If my Zeri wakes up. Yeah, grave spot.
Your team has destroyed a turret. An ally has been slain. Shut down.
Oh, that's crazy. We had 20-minute Baron. We're gonna sit here. Wait for Senna, hopefully. No, that was the freest Baron ever. But my Heimer went bot for no reason. Even though we saw Graves bot, and then my Zeri went mid. And then she died to Graves when we know he reset.
It's called the hallowed mist, but how it feels matters more. Warm, safe, like nothing can hurt.
Very unfortunate. Like, my team just gave it. Like, and then they went for the fight. That's just the way it is.
An ally has been slain. Your turret has been destroyed. Shut down.
Yes. It's just very unfortunate. Oh, it's just one of those games. Yeah, this is the most one-to-one jungle Gwen game that you're gonna get. Your team doesn't want to listen to your calls. They don't want to let you scale. They're not okay with giving just a few objectives early for you to get ahead.
Oh, I thought I was lost, but I'm still here.
So now so now we're gonna walk back to the base and not talk about that. Oh, we can afford the Fiendish Codex without futures now. We did complete the Ultimate Hunter. So our ult's going to be up every minute, and then when it's level 16, it's going to be up every 46 seconds, which is really good. And this Fiendish Codex is going to go into Zhonya's Hourglass for sure. I think we can win the fight. We just need to let our team make the enemies use all their buttons, and then we get to go play the game for free. We're just gonna get ulted. I'm gonna try to wall hop here. Look for the re-engage now. This is just a very clusterfuck thing. Very unfortunate that my team, or just my Heimer and Zeri, honestly, because Zeri farmed mid and Heimer walked bot. Heimer's just going crazy in the head. Winning this game is next to impossible. We're gonna try it though.
It can become something beautiful.
And then our Zeri's tilted for no reason too. She's just stealing all the jungle camps when lane minions are up. We just have to force a fight, honestly, because there's no... Oh no, actually my top side's coming up. I can get that.
I'll break as many needles as it takes to get this right.
Enemy rampage.
We might be able to get some kills here with Bazillion speed up. He speeds himself up, unfortunately. Okay. Yep. I knew he was going to do this. And I get silenced. Oh, damn. Yeah, there's just no real way that we can play this game anymore.
Aced. Your turret has been destroyed.
Well, if Heimer ever sees this on YouTube, go fuck yourself. You entered the easiest game ever. But yeah, this is the most generic thing you're gonna see occur when you're first playing Gwen Jungle. You have to give a lot of resources early, so the first 2 dragons most of the time. If your team is like massively ahead, like your mid laner's 3-0 and your bot lane is doing pretty solidly, then you can usually sneak an early dragon. But most of the time, you're just going to be cycling your camps on repeat like a Hecarim or a Karthus, and you're just going to be trying to get your first few components level 6, have your ghost up, and then you can look for a gank. So long as the enemy team doesn't have some crazy escape or disengage, you should be able to pick up a kill or 2 after the first like 12 minutes or so, and then you can start hyper scaling yourself on the 3rd and so on dragons. But yeah, let's look at the damage done. 9k. Like I said, you have to scale up. We did not. Unfortunately, we didn't get the 20-minute Baron like I wanted. And not too good on the runes either. Only 400 gold gained, which isn't the worst, but it can definitely be. I hope some of you learned something from this game. Oh, let's see what he said. Oh no. Thought Heimer was going to type something, but hope some of you learned something from this game, and have a good night, day, whatever. Peace.